Hi everyone, I'm Dr. K with Active Care Products, makers of IntelliRoll's Firm and Flex, the world's first anatomically designed foam rollers. I'm here with mixed martial arts professional Brooksy Bayard, and today I want to talk to you about the significance of the rotator cuff and how to release the external half of that rotator cuff muscles using the IntelliRoll quickly and easily, as well as strengthening the rotator cuff to get better function out of the shoulders. Okay, so go ahead and turn around. Common area where trigger points develop are in the infraspinatus, which is one of the two external rotator, half of the rotator cuff muscles. Okay, there's two sets, two go internal, two go external, but they really collectively hold the arm bone into the socket. So a common area where trigger points develop is right at the junction between the muscle and the tendon of the infraspinatus muscle, which is right about in here. Okay? And because that muscle is an external rotator, it gets commonly strained because human beings are always in protracted or forward position in their activities of daily living and in all kinds of other activities. So we're going to get right in here. We're going to release this muscle right in here by pinning that area down right in the body zone, and the design basically allows for more surface area contact. So you'll see Brooksy's going to lay in this position just like that, and then once we're down on the ground, she's going to simply externally and internally rotate. As she's doing that, she's going to quickly release those adhesions and trigger points in the infraspinatus as well as the teres. Okay, so let's go ahead and lie on your back. Okay, and once she has it pinned in there, the elbow's going to sit on the ground, and you can see she's found a couple spots. So once she has her elbow on the ground, she's going to simply internally and externally rotate as much as she can to her comfort level. Perfect. So if you want a little extra pressure, you can lean up against the inside edge of the body zone to get more pressure. Right up against this platform on the spine zone. And once you find the knots, you can start to go back and forth with the shoulder blade to release that area. Okay? Do it for about 90 seconds, and then immediately following, we're going to do some rotator cuff strengthening to help improve the stability of the shoulder. Okay? So that's how you release it. To strengthen, common strengthening method is the external and internal rotation. So we're going to show you that first. It starts off with the elbow tucked at the base. So she's going to first start with the internal rotation. So she's going to simply pull towards her person. It's a very small, subtle movements. And you want to do the eccentric portion twice as slow. So in 2 seconds and out 4 to 6 seconds. Okay, so the slower you go out, the more endurance you'll gain in that. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and now turn around, and we're going to do that. Okay, we're going to do this is the same exercise now in a progression. So she's again going to do the internal rotation. Now I'm giving her a lot of resistance here. Okay, so you're going to pin this back here, and she's using a pretty heavy gauge. So normally, let's switch it up. Okay, we're going to use a slightly lighter band. Here we're going to use the red. Okay, so again, the progression now goes to that 90-degree position. Very important, there's no clicking or discomfort in the shoulder when you're doing this, and only progress to that point when there's little or no discomfort. So doing just the opposite then, if I step over to the other side, she's going to then do external rotation, going in just the opposite position. Okay? Again, she would start off initially doing it at the 0-degree position. So let's show them that real quick. Brooksy, so arm is dropped, and here she's going to go external rotation, just like that. Okay? So that's going to help to really strengthen the rotator cuff. Now, my favorite tool for the rotator cuff is actually a device called the body blade. And what's nice about the body blade is that you can do both the external and internal rotation really rapidly back and forth, and it's really how the rotator cuff are designed to work. So that's what's really great about this product, because you're doing rapid external and internal rotation to activate those rotator cuff muscles isometrically. Again, the progression eventually goes to here. Again, this has to be done without clicking, because this is where a lot of the impingement happens at 90 degrees. Finally, as you get more and more endurance, you can go into higher and higher positions to strengthen the rotator cuff. In conclusion, release the muscles first by doing external and internal rotation done on the body zone and the IntelliRoll. then follow up with strengthening of the rotator cuff muscles, either using simple bands with both external and internal rotation, or using the body blade to increase the isometric endurance of the rotator cuff muscles.